What if I told you the coastline of a country has no exact length? The more carefully you measure it, the longer it becomes. If you measure a coastline using a 100-kilometer ruler, you skip over small bays, beaches, and jagged rocks. But switch to a much smaller ruler, and suddenly you begin tracing every curve and every tiny inlet, adding far more distance to the total measurement. Use an even smaller ruler, and the coastline becomes longer still. In theory, if you measured around every grain of sand, every rock, and every atom, the length would approach infinity. In normal geometry, shapes like circles or any other curve are smooth. Zoom in far enough on a curve and its edge eventually appears straight. But in real life, like coastlines, don't behave like this. They are fractal-like shapes, patterns that remain rough and irregular no matter how much you zoom in. The closer you look, the more detail appears. And because that roughness never truly disappears, a coastline cannot be described by one fixed length. So instead of searching for an exact length, mathematicians use something called fractal dimension, a way to measure how complex or rough a coastline is. A smoother coastline, like South Africa's, has a lower fractal dimension, but highly jagged coastlines, like Great Britain, have a much higher one.